Hello. Baby now, baby now, baby now, oh guys, how are you? How are you? Karibuni sana. Hi y'all.
Hi. This is crazy.
Can you see me, man? I think I've been struggling with this light. Like, am I visible?
Yes, you are visible and very beautiful.
All right, thank you very much. And I can see our fans are already tuned in right now. And let me take the opportunity right now to introduce. First and foremost, I have mad respect for my fans. I can see they are all, you're already at 4,000, you're already at 5,000. Oh my goodness, I don't know what to do with these guys. I don't know if they should play from music so that they can call. I think mothers are still cooking. Fathers are getting into the packing. Yeah, everything is just, I believe it's just moving so smooth. And on Facebook as well, we have 5,000 people already watching.
Wonderful.
Right? Passing over Lupita's. The problem is we can't join Facebook together, but I'll be passing over the love and they can hear you as well.
Oh,
so,
thank you.
You're welcome. Let me take the opportunity to introduce myself. My official name, my M-Pesa name is Esther Akothee IGLIVE. If you want to send me some money. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm the president of Single Mothers. I am a mother of 5 children, 3 girls and 2 boys. Yeah, I am that woman. I live my life one day at a time. And let me take the opportunity now to introduce Wakanda Forever. Lupita. I'll tell you about this Wakanda Forever one day. My children want me to go to the movie. I don't go to the movie because my English is, my fans understand. So let me take the opportunity to introduce the Kenyan's pride. You are our pride, and that is the truth. I learned about you from all kinds of positive energy, and my kinsmen take you personally. You know, but I don't want to mention them, say we are tribalistic, but we take you personally. The multi-award-winning Hollywood actress, an Oscar award-winning Wakanda Forever, Lupita Nyong'o Nyarseme, Mbas Mama Dorothy, your mom is pretty. Counting. Yeah, excellent. Karibu sana, and that is our Sulwe.
Oh, thank you so much for the warm welcome.
You're most welcome.
It is a pleasure to be doing this live with you. I learned about you from my mom. My mom met you at a function, and she was so disarmed by you and so just enthralled by you. I'd never heard her speak of another woman like that, and she just was so impressed with how honest you were and accessible and just real. And so she really had a crush on you, I would say. And so I was so intrigued, and I was like, oh my God, I really want to get to know this woman, this incredible woman who speaks her mind and stands up for what she believes and is also extremely generous. So thank you for the work you do.
You're most welcome. Your mother is a beautiful soul. I first saw her when I had a function in Kisumu, and I saw this beautiful, well-composed lady, and she keeps time. Being the wife of a governor, she keeps time, and she's down to earth, and her skin, and her figure, she just and from then I dropped makeup, actually. And I was like, if I could age like her, I want to age like some fine wine. She changed my mindset. And the way she was just looking at me with love, and you would see the realness. Yeah. So a lot of courage. And also having seen you in person and met this completely down-to-earth person, and, it's even different from whatever we see on social media. I mean, like, you're completely a different person. And that also kept motivating me. And today, you see, like, the way I look. with
I know. You're glowing.
Yeah, thank you. I just need, I take very little, I use very little on my skin because I already know I've already adjusted and I've already taken care of who I am and I've accepted the person I am. And after meeting you and seeing what the kind of a person you are, with all these awards, with all these countries you've traveled, and the simplest person I've ever met, you know what, girl, I am fine.
Oh, thank you very much.
Second thing, we have 1,000 people. And
sorry?
the fans, can you shout out some fans there on your side?
Oh yeah, man. I mean, High Five Flames is in the house. Lucky Star 4050, hello. What's up, Pole? I don't know whether I'm saying that right. Thank you so much. The love is pouring in for sure. I haven't done very many of these lives, so it's a learning curve.
You have to learn how to. I live on social media because I get paid for that, so I'm always live.
I'm taking notes from you, Akothee. I'm definitely taking notes.
Yeah, you have to, because this life, and I wanted really, after I typed this book, Sulwe, which is the reason as to why we are here. I'm like my mom. If I'm given a microphone, I was gonna end up I don't know where. And when I read this book, trust you me, first and foremost, I went like, oh my goodness, I did not know that colorism, you call it my English, I already asked permission from before, it's colorism?
Yes, colorism, you're right.
Colorism.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, the colorism. I did not know it affected so many people. I didn't understand this. I thought it was only me because being a celebrity, people kept on bashing me and telling me how ugly I am, if I should have been brown, that would be much more better. So sometimes I sat down and started following some fans. I said, this lady has said I'm ugly. Maybe she's prettier than me. Let me go to her page and check what beauty means. Until I arrived there and said, I will know. Oh, sorry. If this is what it's all about, I think I'm very fine. I read Sulwe. This one now stamped my beauty and boosted my self-esteem from 120 to 199.9.
Wow.
Especially when I arrived in the middle where you tried to take off your skin so that you can reach the flesh, the red meat, so that you can be the same like other girls that, you see and you think they are pretty. Even when we were in school, we thought that light-skinned girls are more prettier. When we used to go for those... you call it what? When you used to go for those, I don't know, you call them what? Those secondary school visits.
Yeah.
Light-skinned girls were chased more than the dark skin. So I had to, yellow punk, I had to do something unique so that I can be recognized. But nowadays, I don't even do much. I mean, when I walk into Amsterdam or so, all the heads stand on me. I just need to have that big hair and stamp my feet with pride. So I would really take this opportunity to thank you for this book. When I read to my boys, Oyo, the younger one, is more social. I need some light. You have to switch on something. I need them to see my skin. Am I dark from your side? Is it dark?
I mean, you're dark, but I can see you. Okay. I can definitely see you.
Yes. So when I read the book, we came back from Kisumu and I was so tired. The boys were like, Mommy, you have to read the book. I want to know about Sulwe. I want to learn about Sulwe. I was so tired. I was reading and I think, I was always falling asleep and they kept on saying, please, you have to explain what Sulwe is all about. When I finished reading the book to Oyo, he went like, oh, I'm going to marry a dark girl. So he felt pity, like he did not know how much it affects someone when he's discriminated.
Right.
And the one, Ojuang, said, oh, from today henceforth, I will never discriminate anybody. So you see, it taught them something. And they were like, I want to come to Kenya more and hug the dark girls.
Yeah.
So I believe this book is a book that has to penetrate, and all mothers need to read the book for their children, because you can only build your child's self-esteem. The first words the child listens to are from their parents. And this book, to me, it is a blessing. Not only for me, but to all the parents who have children, not only girls, but also men.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I wrote it, because when I was growing up, I got teased for my skin, and but I also had a sister who was born after me, who was a lot lighter skinned than me, and so it was from relatives and friends going, "Oh, she's so brown and beautiful. She's so brown and beautiful," and never hearing that said about me. So it was the first time when I was around 5, when I felt like there was something wrong with my dark skin. I was surrounded by dark-skinned people, but how come it wasn't associated with beauty, you know? And so I started to do a lot of things that Sulwe does in the book. And it means, I also was feeling self-conscious about myself, because in school, all the books that we read, you know, all the children's books had white people in them. So I never really got a chance to see dark skin in children's books. So that's why I wanted to write Sulwe, to help children right now learn that they're beautiful before the world tells them anything else, right? Because when you're young, at that point, before the world has told you what you're worth, your parents and yourself, you have an opportunity to really to build yourself up. So yeah, that was definitely the inspiration. So thank you. I'm glad it meant a lot to you.
Yeah, it did. And to my surprise, most successful people like you would like to write just their journey, and nobody really thought about kids. How, you don't have kids yourself, how did you think about writing about a book for kids? Why not how you became a superstar? Because everybody wants to be a superstar. I love kids, but I've never thought about writing books for kids.
Yeah, I mean, I love children. So, you know, and I hope my window for having them has not passed. Because I was hurt as a child by my skin, I felt like a way to write this book would make my wound my weapon. You know, and so that's why I wanted to write it, almost to heal the wound inside myself, but also to provide it for kids today. Like I just love the idea of being able to influence how a child sees themselves. You know, so yeah, it was a gift to my past self, and also to the present children.
Wow, this is this book, like I told you before, you remember I told you that this book should be in schools, at least, if not at home. And all the mothers who are tuned in, please make sure you buy this book and read it sentence after sentence, page after page, and trust you me, you're gonna be blessed. Yeah. So in Sulwe, the story shows how we can discover nourishment and fulfillment right inside of us. How did your personal experience influence Sulwe?
Well, yeah, like I said, when I was younger, I remember trying. So I grew up, of course, in a Christian home, and I learned that God performs miracles. And so the miracle that I wanted was light skin. So I would go to bed every night and pray for light skin so that this God of miracles would perform it. And so I would wake up and I'd still be as dark as I was. And then I think, it's because I'm a sinner. So I would negotiate with God and say, okay, if I don't steal any more sugar, please make me light skinned. And I did this for a lot of time. And then after a while, I just thought, well, God really is not a God of miracles. You know, God does not know what he's doing, was what I thought after a while. Either that or I'm a terrible person and I'm going straight to hell. Now, I know both those things are not true. But it's these kinds of experiences, because you know, kids have wild imaginations, and kids can also be very literal. You tell them something and they're going to believe exactly that. So that's what was some of the stuff that informed what happened.
About that, I think at one point people don't know that I tried to bleach. I tried to change my skin color. This one was, we were living in Nairobi. I was still married, and I used to go to church and see all these colored skin, light skin mothers. I didn't know that we were in Nairobi, where these are Bantus, you know, because the color of the skin is determined with you know, adaptation features of surviving in this planet Earth. That's why Nilots, most of them are dark because there's too much sun. right? So little did I know that my skin color is determined by the amount of melanin that I